Aquarius, how you doing? Welcome to the Astroflower. This is going to be a reading for the week going from the 10th through to the 16th of October. Have you seen your monthlies or your equinox videos that we have on this channel? It's going to be a great autumn. There's the eclipse coming up on the 23rd, which we will be doing a reading for, and also for the lunar eclipse on the 9th of November. So you're going to want to subscribe and click that bell in order to get notifications for the reading. Let's just see what's going straight on with the overall energy that's flowing through you at the moment. Timing. It's all about timing here. It's getting back into the flow of things. So you may have been, over the last couple of weeks, had a bit of lot of movement going on. Yeah, so it's all to do with timing. Getting so in the last couple of weeks, you might have had a lot going on the last 2-3 weeks, maybe in the last month really, and now you're getting back into a rhythm here, and it's trying to find your rhythm with everything that is around you, in the environment. So so where you're living and your job and your friends, your family, that sort of thing. And I think it's just a case of going with love, basically, and just searching now, because you've been doing a lot. I'd be looking into having fun, letting your love shine, letting your joy invade the rest of the world that is around you, basically. I would really concentrate on that, and if it doesn't take off, don't worry about it, go on to the next thing, but just have that sort of like almost that childlike aspect to you. That card wanted to come out, but it's going to be put there, the Tower, and that's from the outside world, I think, that we saw in the monthly reading. So yeah, so it really sort of just let the things flow, and let the energy flow through you, let the joy seep from every pore in your body. How about that? That'd be quite nice. Let's just see what's going on your relationship front. And this is tied into this. This is all to do with, I think it's to do with group relationships here, and it's being, sort of being social, being open to possibilities and stuff like that. I think it's going to be a time of building or rebuilding relationships that you might have lost just simply because you're not there, or they're not there. So it could be someone coming back into your life. I don't think it's necessarily. It could be a lover, but I don't think it's that sort of way inclined. I think it's much more to do with the group more than anything else. Yeah, it's finding your harmonious peace amongst the people that are around you, basically, by the looks of things. And reconnecting a lot of those dots with other people that are around you. Let's see how the universe is influencing that sort of karmic message. There's a lot coming in here as well. There's a lot of nature as well. So maybe it's a case of combining those activities with anything that can do with nature, going out walking, wild water swimming, going down the beach, just taking time out with the people that are around you within nature itself. There is something on the horizon, and I can just see it over the edge of the trees and stuff like that. I think that's mainly from the outside world, and that's coming up in the next sort of 2 to 3 weeks, I think, at the end of the eclipse season by the looks of things. But yeah, sort of getting into nature. Yeah, discovering a lot of things maybe within yourself. Nature's, maybe the universe is trying to encourage you to try new things, things that you didn't realize you liked. Activities, that sort of thing, connecting with people in different ways that you've never done before, and that could be doing a hobby, or just going out with a friend fishing. You never do fishing, and then you kind of think, yeah, why not? Taking a picnic and doing a bit of fishing. You may enjoy it. It may allow you to relax and allow yourself to go out, but the universe is just sort of like asking you to discover a lot of hidden things within you and within the relationships that are around you. So be curious this week, I'd say. Now, let's see how the guides are trying to influence this karmic message. It's almost as if they're running a fun fair here. So there's a lot of social activities coming up, a lot of social possibilities for you in this coming week. And I think you're gonna, I think you're gonna be very occupied, and I think your guides are gonna make sure you're very occupied. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. You know, fruits are there to be harvested. It's the guides are really trying to sort of make a lot of coincidences happen, so you actually get out there and get involved. Basically, that's going to be really nice for you. I think you're going to really enjoy it, and I think you're going to laugh a lot. But laugh, well, you wouldn't normally laugh it, like, because before you've had your head down and getting on, as it were, and it's a case of, let's just have fun with the relationships now that are around us. Let's just see what's going on with the karmic message, or with the conversation that is within you. And these are the guides who are influencing and sort of guiding your subconscious, as it were. Yeah, that love there that you're letting escape from every pore in your body is not a love necessarily towards one person. It's a love to a situation or the environment that is around you, or the situation or something like that. It's a bit of a call to action, maybe. It is provoking a little bit, that social aspect of it all. And that's where the timing comes in, I think. It's knowing when to push and when to receive, as it were, from the relationships that are around you. When to provoke sort of moments with the relationships, and when to listen and wait for them to turn up for you. As I say, it's all about getting back into the flow of things. And I think that's going to take you this week in order to do that. And by the end of the week, this is where the cloud might come in that was behind the trees and stuff like that. And it could be this sort of, like, you could sense that call to mission turning up through your through the relationships that are around you. Let's just see what's going on the your job front, your finances front, and your business front, and your projects. Let's see what the overall message is here. It's preparing for the future. It's organization, putting things into place, crossing T's, dotting I's, that sort of thing. A lot of preparing going on. Almost being obstinate about it, being a bit sort of anal about it, being a bit sort of addictive about it, getting really tunnel visions and being possessed into doing aspects of your job or your business and stuff like that. I think it's really asking you to concentrate, get your nose to the grindstone, but as you do, keeping it real, keeping it really in line with your vision. Let's just see, the devil is there was also to help you see the greater picture, but here I think it's helping you to focus on what you're doing. Let's see how the universe is doing, how the universe is guiding you here. That thing that I said was present behind this one here is a lot more present here. And there's a lot of pressure being applied upon businesses, jobs, projects and stuff like that at the moment from the outside world, and how it goes on in the outside world. It's too many now, I'm not going to take all of them. So it could be a way that, the universe is almost sort of like squeezing the little juice out of that lemon, just trying to get as much out of it as possible, basically. They're not. Are they putting a bit of pressure on you? I think it's the outside world that's putting pressure rather than the universe or the vibration of the universe, as it were. It's the human vibration that's putting a bit of pressure on here. And it's sort of saying, it's almost the calm before the storm. And maybe here it's just sort of saying, just cross the T's, dot the I's, concentrate on what you're doing. This is that healing aspect before new things come into play. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence that karmic message. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. And so the guides are waiting for you, basically. I think this week here is a lot of, as I say, concentrating on certain things, preparing things, getting things ready. These guys are waiting in the wings, ready for you. That Ace of Heart comes back up. So yeah, they're ready to apply the passion. And I think it's going to be a passionate victory for you. It's certainly going to open doors if you go into this with your heart placed in your job. And in order to do that, you've got to have everything, all the bits and bobs in place. Everything needs to be, organized before you can set off, as it were. So if you're planning a project or an expansion of your business, I would make sure this week that everything is online, everything is in ready to go. And then if that's the case, then the following week, then you can really start applying your passions. And once you turn it on, your guides are going to be really there for you. Let's just see how the guides are trying to influence your subconscious conversation that's in you. It's almost as if it's like a 100-meter runner before a race. It's like just trying to relieve those nerves and stuff like that. And so you may find that you're a little bit, regards to your job, your business, and stuff like that. You might feel a little bit of, it's like I wouldn't say stage fright, because it's like an adrenaline rush in a way. That's what it is. And it's like sort of kind of going, getting ready to go. Queen of Swords, yeah. So she's blocking this heart at the moment. And you can see it down in the bottom there, and that could have something to do with that repairing heart there. So you've got hearts running all the way through your business side here, and it's singular hearts as well. So I think you need to just take a bit of time out from project building and get more into the details of the projects that you've already got on your plate at the moment. If you do that, the rest is willing and waiting for when you start. And as I said, I think that's going to be starting more in the following week afterwards. Let's just see how this plays out into the following week. It's the race has started, as it were. It's almost like it's like fireworks in a way. I think it's celebration, but it's also a way of kind of like marking your place in a way. Leap of faith. The Fool. So I think this could be definitely to do with new projects coming up, a new period, and it's the start of a new period, and you may not know everything. That's why I think it's important to cross the T's and dot the I's on this side. It's really good. And also I think it's a good idea to explore the avenues that you've never really explored in relationships, because this is going to lead up to, in the following week, of a bit of a leap of faith of you kind of realizing what you enjoy in life and how you can have a good business going forward. So there you go, Aquarius. There's loads of links in the description below for concerning the Astroflower, to our Instagram page, but also to our sister channel, Somatic TV, as well. If you support this channel through subscribing and clicking the bell, thank you very much. If you want to support this channel, it's very simple to do. All you need to do is subscribe and click that bell. You can also share this reading across all platforms and etc. In the meantime, Aquarius, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.